How do you feel about video games?
I still love them. I think games are really where we're going.
I love games. I'm a fan of games.
I'm not a fan of video games. I actually had to learn a lot about video games in the process of making this. I don't want to go around shooting people and ripping off their heads, and it's just gross.
This is Anita Sarkeesian. This is Jonathan McIntosh. He's the co-writer and producer of Feminist Frequency's Tropes vs. Women in Video Games. It's a video series that superficially analyzes female characters in gaming by shoehorning them into predefined TV tropes. It does all of this while spouting pseudoscience in an attempt to convince you that video games contribute to sexism in society today.
And the effects on people of all genders are quite clear and very serious, and reinforces harmful myths about sexual violence.
But you wouldn't know that if you donated to this project back in 2012. I mean, after watching her Kickstarter pitch, I thought I was contributing to a documentary series, not a teleseminar. To be fair, this was one of those buyer beware kind of things, because I probably should have looked harder.
And of course she's lost her memories, and there's some evil demon horde, and there's a magical gem of the world, something, and so forth, but all of that is besides the point when it comes to this game.
Yeah, about that. Anita and John don't even play every game they analyze, and I'm not just saying that. They literally stole gameplay footage from other people's channels without crediting them. The clips even have the same score and life points. Now, don't get me wrong, I've used other people's footage without their permission, but the difference is I wasn't paid $150,000 to lie to people by implying I would play the games I talk about. Glad to know those extra funds really went to a good use. But you don't even need to look up the stolen footage to know Anita and John don't even play the games they talk about. You only need to watch their videos and you can tell.
Players are then invited to explore and exploit those situations during their playthrough.
The first time I asked Anita for a refund was 6 months after the video series was due. This was after she blocked me on Twitter for pointing out the series was late. Yeah, the first video came out in March 2013. But man, am I glad I didn't donate $250, because I'd be asking where the DVDs are. Then again, the series isn't even half done and it's 2 years late. But hey, we can't talk about that because Anita is getting criticism from a bunch of straight, white, cis men. Oh my. Anyway, this tweet pissed off a lot of people because apparently if you disagree with Anita, she won't recognize your existence unless you're a white male. Crap, I'll probably never get a response for this video just because I'm Asian and Hispanic. Talk about racism. Tons of people disagree with Tropes vs. Women, but you wouldn't know that from their videos since ratings and comments are disabled. If you want an idea of how they would look if they were enabled, check out the ratings on that Nightline video she's in. Holy crap! Please don't tell me over 33,000 people dislike this video because Anita is a woman talking about gaming. You know that isn't true, I know that isn't true, so please just don't. This might sound kind of odd because all of these news sites have only had great things to say about her. I guess that's how she's related to Gamergate. Now, I summed up Gamergate in 60 seconds, but I can do it even faster. I can sum up Gamergate in one sentence. Okay, here we go. The news is full of shit. I hope you take what I say seriously because these sites do not care about women or diversity in gaming. They will publish article after article talking about Anita's harassment, but you'll never see them write articles about the women who actually work in the industry and help make gaming what it is today. I hear Anita and John are going to work on a new video series looking at male representation in gaming. Good luck with that. If it'll be just as poorly researched and inconsistent as Tropes vs. Women, I want nothing to do with it. Maybe this time around, you won't need to ask your backers for help like you did last time. And for those of you watching, know that I'm not against ideological critiques of gaming. I mean, I did donate to the Kickstarter. So please, as a message from me to John and Anita, I want my money back!
How do you respond to critics who say, well, this is fantasy, this is not reality, you have to lighten up?
Yeah, that's a fun argument.
Fly away.